Welcome back, squad, to another fantastic Monday, and today we are going to talk about bull runs. Now, specifically, one of the movements that was made today. Bitcoin went up in price about $200 over the course of about 2 to 3 hours, and I was able to identify when that move was coming, and I'm going to show you how. Now, the tool that I used to see that this trend was forming was bitcointicker.co. So here is the tool specifically. Now, as you can see, we have a live price of Bitcoin across multiple exchanges. We get the average here. Now, this is very similar to BitMEX. It uses a very similar metric. And the exchanges, we have Bitstamp, Coinbase, Bitfinex, Gemini, and so forth. So now anyways, what you can see here is you can see the global demand for Bitcoin by looking at this green bar here. And then the red bar here indicates the selling pressure or the supply of Bitcoin, okay? So now, the nice thing is when you hover over areas on this chart, it will tell you how many coins it takes to get to a certain price for Bitcoin. So for instance, if 400 coins are bought right now, the price would be $5,431. Right? So that's calculated by working up the order book on multiple exchanges. Now, the other thing that this tool allows you to do is see the immediate order book here. So you can see if there's a major buy wall in place on either the sell side or the buy side, and you can figure out what's going to happen with the market short term. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how I saw that the market was going to move up dramatically. Now, here is a screenshot of the Bitcoin ticker here. Now, I didn't think to take the screenshot earlier when I saw the trend forming. I was trading, like I was heavily on BitMEX, heavily trading like crazy, trying to get the most value out of it. So I took the screenshot after. As you can see, the price is here, but you can see the trend, right? We have this major demand for Bitcoin here, and the supply is very, very short. So there's not enough people selling, and the demand is extremely high. So people are pushing the price up drastically, and that's why we saw this major price pump here, right? So when you see this behavior, when you're watching Bitcoin ticker, you can pretty much say that the market is going to move up a major amount of value in a very short period of time. It doesn't take much. I saw this trend about an hour or so prior to the pump actually happening. So, and I had some bids in at about 5,200 or so, and I watched the market go up, and then I shorted it right at the top, all the way back down, and then it flew back up to about 5,400. So I ended up making about $1,000 by just spotting that trend on BitMEX. So now this is a very, very easy and simplistic way to identify the trend prior to the price just jolting upwards. Now, this is kind of what it looks like when the market is being eaten up. You get Pac-Man up in there. All right, that's basically how it goes, and we're going to see that over the next few days. We have this major bull trend, and I'm not the only one that sees this happening. Now, if we look at Bitcoin ticker live right now, I'm just going to zoom out, and you can see what's happening here. We have this trend on the sell side, and it's not going vertical. It's horizontal for the most part, and the price isn't really moving up. Now, what this tells you is that for 1,000 coins, we can move up to 5,600. Now, what does it take to go to 5,700? How many coins of a difference does it take? It takes about 100 coins or 40 coins or so. If you look here, so yeah, about 40 coins to go up $100 in Bitcoin. Now, what that means is once we're past this rise and this amount of Bitcoin has been put in there and we hit about 5,500, then the rest of the rise to about 6,000 is going to be incredibly easy. If we zoom out of this chart, we can see very quickly from about 5,500, we can go very easily to 5,900 for about 200 Bitcoin. In comparison to what it takes to get past this rise here, it's about 800 coins. Well, from here to here, it's like 200 coins. So we're going to see this major catapult in value very soon. It is absolutely there. Now, if you look here at the demand, we can see that it takes a massive amount of coins. There is a large buy wall right here, about 2,000 coins worth of a buy wall, just sitting here at a very key point for support. And it's very consistent with the charts. So this is what I'm saying is this is a very key indicator for a bull run. You can see it right here. It's very simple, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw about 5,800 or so in the next 2 weeks. This would not surprise me. If we go higher than that, it's very likely. I mean, it doesn't take that much. It's 1,600 coins to 6,100, or it's 3,600 coins to about 4,780. It's very easy to figure out what the path to least resistance is. It's up. So, I mean, I think we'll see a movement upwards, and fortunately, I'm not the only one that thinks so. There are multiple analysts that do feel the same way. So let's take a look at that. Bitcoin to rally past 6,000, crypto analysts weigh in. So here we go. We got Crypto Rand here, and he's stating Bitcoin is looking solid. We have a bullish pennant on the making, target over the 6,000 region. Now, as you can see, he called this at 4:03 a.m. before the market even pumped. And currently, it's about 7:43 on the same exact day. And he called it way, way prior to. So now this is a very, very key thing. And he also caught the previous breakout past 4,200 earlier this year. So he seems to be a pretty trustworthy source. Now, if we look into what he's charting here, we can see that he's identified a pattern which seems to be consistent with previous patterns, indicating a large price jump up to a key level of support for about 6,000, 6,200. So what else? What other analysts are involved in this? Well, let's take a look. Lisa and Edwards. Yeah, I believe this is the sister to Craig Wright, and she actually has the same indicators. So about short term, 6,200, midterm, about 4,700, and she's charted it out as well. She even put in a little rocket ship here and a mag. Geez, she put some effort into that. But the point is that we have the technical indicators and the information is there. And we can also now very easily identify when a bull market is right around the corner or when things start looking bullish. You can very simply just look at these graphs and see what exactly is going on. So with that said, again, do not miss your chance to pick up some Bitcoin, because if this price does catapult to 6,100, it would be very unfortunate to miss that movement. At least if you pick up now, you can sell at the high and then wait for it to retrace back down and then pick up some more at that point. So I hope this helps out. This website is fantastic. If you guys want to browse to it, I will have the link in the description of the video. If this helped you guys out, please let me know. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay regular.